and we're going to record this webinar. And with any luck, I will remember to push the stop button at the end of the webinar. Last week on our training call, Brian was the link wouldn't work, and he said it was so big, and I went and looked at it, and I forgot to push stop on the recording, and I ended up with an 8-hour recording of our training call last week. So I did manage to cut all that out and get our last week's webinar up. So this week I will I thought I had clicked stop, but apparently I hadn't. Luckily I did actually get the webinar, so that was pretty cool. Glad to see everybody here today. We've got a great call in store for you, talking about your leaky funnel. Won't that be fun? Now I gotta just let you guys know this. This is my last call for a couple weeks. Don and I are going to be away on vacation, visiting my son and family, going to a wedding, having some fun, visiting Don's daughter, and just taking some time off. We'll still be online, but we won't be accessible to do my Tuesday training calls. So I won't see you for a few weeks. I'll be back on May the 16th. Will be my next call after today. So you might want to mark that on your calendar. I'll be back here on May 16th. Today we're going to talk about the survey. I want to say thank you to everyone. We had really great responses. Lots of people, no, there it is. Lots of people responded. I think over 80 people went through the survey. So that's pretty exciting. And I really want to thank everyone. How many here responded to our survey? I'm not even sure that I have the link handy, but it was pretty awesome. Great results. I'm going to talk a bit about those. We'll have a bit of review of what we've been talking about to date, and then we'll go into our fun training today, why your funnel is leaky and what to do about it. And then we'll talk about a few tools that you'll need to build a leak-proof funnel. Sound like a good time? I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. And as always, we always have time for your questions and comments as we go, so don't be shy. I tend to be able to multitask fairly well. So there's the link to the results. I don't know if you can actually, let me grab that right here. I'm just going to go over these with you. If you want to follow along in your own browser, there is the link. So we had a survey that asked some questions about, just to get a feel for where our members are in the whole scheme of things. And to be honest, I was not really surprised at the results, and yet quite surprised at the results. So my first question was, are you currently using an autoresponder? And if you're following at the results there were 80 people who responded, and only 51% are using an autoresponder, close to 50%. 48.75% of people are not using an autoresponder. I just want to come into the room for a minute. I think pardon me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I didn't catch that in time to click that talk now button, so pardon me. Are you guys surprised at the response that close to 50% of our respondees are not using an autoresponder? I'm like totally surprised. At this day and age, I'm shocked. So that either means like they're really new, or that, I don't know, they're, really new. I hope. You're not surprised at all, Bill. I am. In this day and age, I'm really surprised that it's that high. Are you using the instant squeeze page generator? I was not surprised at this response. 80% said no. I'm shocked to be that was a high percentage. I don't know why people aren't using it. We will talk about it today. I mean, today we're going to be talking about your funnel. Last week we talked about funnels. I don't know of a simpler way to create a funnel than with the instant squeeze page generator. You don't even have to do anything. It's all done for you. Even the emails are done for you. Everything is there, set and ready to go. I suppose part of that goes with the almost 50% of members who don't have an autoresponder. So using instant squeeze page generator without an autoresponder is kind of defeating the purpose. However, it's important stuff. Now, the membership script, I was not surprised at this response. 78% are not using, 21% are. So 17 people are using the membership script for a product or a service that they're offering, and that's really cool. But it did tell me a big story that, because I was talking with Robert and the team about this, that the membership script isn't for everyone. Now, autoresponders and creating a funnel through an autoresponder, whether you're using the membership script or not, is for everyone. Would you guys agree? I just want to come back here. The membership script really isn't for everyone. Okay, I really truly believe that. But I truly believe that using an autoresponder and using instant squeeze page generator is for everyone. You can create a funnel using an autoresponder and instant squeeze page generator. You can be set up in no time, creating a funnel that works and starting to get those leads that are going through your funnel so that you can make money. It can, and that's really what all you need. Now, the membership script, I think, overwhelms a lot of people. And so I want to make sure that the training we're offering here is going out to the market that needs it most, so that all of you can learn to use the tools you have more effectively and to get to know what is available for you here to help you grow as you get to that point. Are you using another capture page system? Close to 60% said no. 41% said yes, so that's cool. People are using a capture page system because there was a lot of people. 80% are not using instant squeeze page generator, and remember, almost 50% of you are not even using an autoresponder, so it stands to reason that more than 50% are not using another capture system, because capture systems require that you use an autoresponder. So then the question I asked is, if you're using another capture page, what capture page system are you using? And so 38% said yes, they are using another one, and they shared the different pages. There's actually, as you can see, if you're following the responses, there are a lot of different capture page programs. All right, I want to touch on that. I'm going to touch on that in a minute. There are a lot of capture page programs. I use quite a few of them. Are some better than others? And you know what? It's all about your conversions. Are you getting leads, and are your leads getting into your funnel? If your leads are getting into your autoresponder funnel, then, and you're getting good conversions, then your lead system works really well. That's it at the end of the day. All right, it's really when people ask me, what's the best system to use, what's the best capture page, I said the best one is the one you're using. Okay, the best system in the world is the one you are actively using, that you're actively promoting to get those leads. Now here, there was a few surprises here, but not that many. I asked, are you making money online? And as you can see here, that close to more than 80%, actually, more than 86% of respondees are making less than $500 a month online. And my goal is to help that 86% get well over that $500 a month. There's only 4 people making over $500, 4 are making over 1,000, 2 are making over 5,000. We want to change those numbers. What are your biggest challenges that you're facing? There were a lot of things in here. Most people were pretty upfront. No idea with or where or how to start. Too many offers or info. It's information overload. Not knowing who or what to believe. Well, you know, you're on this training call, so that's a good start. So I suggest you follow our lead. And again, just like what system's going to work best, the one you're going to use, the information is the same everywhere. You need to build your list, and you need to have a series of autoresponders. We're going to be talking about your funnel today and giving you a better idea of what you really need to do to make this work for you. But I promise you that if you follow the things we're teaching you on these webinars, your income is going to increase. All right, I want to see that 80%, 86% not making over 500 to making over 500 before the end of the year. Does that sound like a good plan to all of you? So here somebody says that the instant squeeze page generator is not producing any results. So my question would be, where are you advertising? You know, finding new leads, being persistent, getting leads, getting active members, getting my blog started, deciding on topics, setting up a capture page to suit the products. You know, I want to touch on that because when you're just starting out, you need a capture page to build your list. It doesn't matter what you are building or doing, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But that's where you need to start, not with blogging. And I think what happens is people come online, and sometimes the first thing they start with is getting that blog set up so that they can start, getting things going that way. And I'm just going to say that the one thing you need to make sure you have set up first before you even start to blog is your capture page and autoresponder system. So keep that in mind. People are having trouble starting, staying focused. Somebody said, I'm covering them. Isn't that awesome? Thank you. Whoever that was that said, I'm covering their biggest challenges. That makes me feel really good. So that's awesome. Getting affordable, converting traffic, qualified customers to my website, consistent follow-up, staying focused. You're seeing a pattern here. Getting better every day, but it's a work in progress for sure. And yes, it really is a work in progress. It takes time to make this work. But I'm going to say this again, okay? I don't care what system you're using, whatever system you have in front of you right now, get it set up and working. Stop jumping over from system to system to system to try to find the best system when you already have everything you need right in front of you. So get it working, because that's where the income is going to happen. Cost of advertising is holding people back a bit. Getting my TE finished, building a list, always a struggle. Getting beyond the planning stage to implementation stage and focus. So there's a lot of challenges with focus and taking action. We'll talk a bit about that today too. Time, effectiveness, proper system which works. Okay, I'm going to touch on that because every system out there works. You need to work the system. You need to get it out there in front of the eyes that need to see it, and it will happen. So someone's not making money, follow what we're teaching and you will, I promise. Unsure what I'm doing, stay focused on what we're teaching you. Stop jumping all over to this training and that training, and recognize your number one job here on the internet. Let me come back here. All right, I'm in the room now. What is your number one goal on the internet? Everything you're doing here on the internet should be designed to what? What do you want to see happen? There you go. Judy's on the ball today. You guys are never going to forget that, are you? Are you? Build your list. And so if you're not building your list right now, even whether you're making, if you're not making money, that's why. So get the stuff in place with you to start building your list. Get your list building. Learn to get that funnel set up through your list, and I promise you, you'll start making money. It does depend on the products and services that you're sharing with that list. So make sure the products and services you're sharing have value. But the truth is, if you're not making money online, it's because you're not building a list or your list isn't big enough. Number one subscriber. That's right, Tony. And that first subscriber is so exciting. Then you need to get another and another and another. And if you can get one subscriber, you can get 10, you can get 100, you can get 1,000. It is possible. Knowing how to contact any referrals I've made, knowing when I get a referral. So, that's all in the follow-up. And we've done some training on that. We're going to do more on follow-up. Time management, I could talk about that forever, okay? There are courses on time management. I think that if you need to learn to manage time, your why isn't big enough. The reason that you're here isn't big enough. Because if you're not making money, it means you're not staying focused. It means you're not doing those things you need to do every day, which means getting your capture page set up with your autoresponder and advertising that capture page and you advertise that page until you start getting subscribers, and then you advertise more. Am I making sense to you guys, to the 80% of you in this room who are not making $500 a month? You need to get that system set up and advertise. That's really all there is to it. Don't know diddly squat about marketing. All I'm halfway comfortable with is TEs. Now, I'm not really sure what that means because, if you're using traffic exchanges, that's your marketing. So I think there's a challenge in terminology. People get confused about terminology. Some people are having money issues. Ideas to send email. In between the email series, I don't have much experience and not much success. So we did talk a bit about follow-up on our follow-up call. Oh, my goodness. Setting up non-sales follow-up series. So, more follow-up is needed. I can see that. People want to get money coming in as soon as possible. Build your list. And then somebody says, I don't have finances to go into any business that's asking me to pay. And, that's where we'll talk a bit about that today, how you can start with affiliate programs. A lot of people, money is an issue. And I'm going to be honest with you. You do need to have a bit of money to make money, but you can make money without money. So you need to invest time in order to get that autoresponder set up, to get your capture page set up, to get everything set up so that you can start making money. There are free ways to do it. Someone's a newbie. It says, if I can start with $0 and use my profit to reinvest, I need software and coaching on starting an online business or affiliate marketing. Well, you have that all here. You guys agree, right? Everything you need is right here through all the programs that Robert and his crew offer through the affiliate funnel. Not understanding email series. Well, I can tell that, there's an awful lot of that about follow-up. We're going to do monetization. We did talk about that. That's in our follow-up. We're going to talk more about your funnel today. Some people freeze. They don't know what to say to get people to get into action. We're going to talk a bit about that today. Fear of starting, lack of capital, non-technical, fear of action. You can see a pattern happening here, right? Now, training topics, you guys were really forthcoming. You'd like to see stuff on capture pages, etc., advertising online. So all those topics were well received, and then there were a few suggestions as well. So good stuff. We're going to make sure that we implement some of that information that we shared with you. So again, thank you to everyone who filled out the survey. Greatly appreciated. And it's going to help you get to that $500 a month and more. All right. Because I'm on a goal here. I mean, there's 23 people on the call today. I would expect, if I ask in here, 80% of you are not making over $500 a month. So that should be 16 people in this room are not making over $500 a month. So my goal is to get you on track. So we've had training in the last few weeks. We talked about Instant Squeeze Page Generator, and most of you are not using Instant Squeeze Page Generator, and I have been told I can put my link in the chat here. So it is free to get started. It is free to set up. We have a training call on using Instant Squeeze Page Generator. I was a little bit blown away by the whole system. It helps to build your list and get you out there. Now, you do need an autoresponder. And there are recommendations in the back office. I know the crew here recommend Rocket Responder, but you need an autoresponder. I don't recommend free. I recommend that you find a low-cost autoresponder and make that, if that's the only investment you make that the investment you make. You need to find enough money to pay for an autoresponder. Now, the membership script, because of the survey, we recognize that most of you, that's a little bit over your head, but don't worry, okay? We're going to give you more in-depth training on the membership script to show you, even though you think it may not be for you, we're going to show you that maybe it could be for you, and that you could have your own business with the membership script. And that, wouldn't that be cool? So when you're ready, we'll get you there. But initially, the focus that I really think we need to go with here is helping you guys get that list growing, get you doing the activities you need to do every day to get traffic to that website so that you can start building that list so you can feed your funnel and make the money that you're looking to make here online. Does that sound good? We did a training on follow-up and follow-through, and I know that that's on the website that Brian has. So if you haven't seen the replays of the webinars, that's one you really want to watch, because I gave you, a lot of the survey results were showing that people really don't know how to follow up. And in that training, I showed you how to follow up. We talked about adding emails in between all the follow-up letters in your funnel, and in both of those, in that and your marketing funnel, between the two of them, you got a good feel of what to be adding to your autoresponder. And not knowing what to say is not an excuse, okay? Thank you, Brenda. Let me copy that link. Oh, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. There we go. Nope, wrong. It didn't copy it. All right, it's affiliate funnel. www.affiliatefunnel.com. affiliatefunnel.com/news. I will come to remember that, okay? affiliatefunnel.com/news. You'll find all the replays from our past webinars. Last week we talked about your marketing funnel, and today we're going to be talking about your leaky funnel. Now, I know that most of you do not have a funnel set up, correct? Just a quick poll of our group here today, yes or no, you have a marketing funnel already set up, meaning your autoresponder is set up with some follow-up messages to direct people to the programs and services that you offer. That's your basic marketing funnel. Some of you may have more advanced funnels, but okay, so I'm seeing yeses, and all the people who don't are afraid to answer. So if you don't answer, I'm going to assume you don't have it set up, right? Good job, Lisa. Good job. That's what I like to see, that you're getting it started, because that's important. All right, it really is important. It's the beginning of everything. It's how you're going to get to that $500 and more a month. Wouldn't you like to be making more than $5,000 a month? Yes? Come on, okay? It all starts with your list and your funnel. That's all of it. That's all of it. So today we're going to be talking, we're going to review a bit about what your marketing funnel is. It's kind of what we've all been talking about here today. We're going to talk more about it because it seems to be something we need to continue to talk about, okay? I am concerned that some of you are not committed to your business, okay? Some of you may be new, but there are a lot of reasons that you're not making money online, and when I go through the survey, a lot of those are just excuses. I don't have this, I don't know this, I don't know that, I don't know who to trust, I don't know what to do. And you just have to stop the noise and the clatter and say, I'm determined to figure this out. Because we're teaching you here how to do it. You just have to follow the steps and do it. And you need to have a strong enough why, you need to have a strong enough reason of why you want to do this, and you need to do it every day no matter what. If you don't have a strong enough why, your business isn't important to you, this is just a hobby, and making $500 a month maybe isn't that important to you, but I can tell you right now that $500 a month will keep most people out of bankruptcy, will change people's lives. An extra $300 to $500 a month will change people's lives for the better in a big way, And so I want to help you get there, okay? So we're going to talk about your marketing funnel, your leaky funnel, how to fix your leaky funnel, and tools for a leak-proof funnel. So here's my simplistic view of your marketing funnel. This really is the real way, the simplest way to make money online. So number one, you're going to funnel your prospects through a series of emails to build trust and confidence by giving away something of value. You're going to follow up with an offer of a product or service of low cost, and then funnel them to your higher priced items. So it starts with your capture page that's attached to your autoresponder. And your autoresponder series is funneling your prospects through your programs and services that you offer to build confidence. They'll get to know, like, and trust you. So not every email is going to be offering them a product or service. You're going to be reaching out and connect with them. Maybe you're going to be sharing an article. Maybe you're going to be sharing a blog post. Maybe you're going to be sharing your contact information, just reaching out to them. Does that make sense? So you don't need a fancy program. You don't need a fancy system. You need an autoresponder. You need a lead capture program. And if you don't have a lead capture program, the instant squeeze page generator is one of the simplest ones to use. It has products already set up for you, free products. It has emails already set up for you. You just have to copy and paste. Now, you still have to have an autoresponder. You need to dig deep in those pockets, regardless of how your situation is. You need to look at where you're spending your money now, and you need to find that money for an autoresponder. That is the least of your investment here online. And I promise you that if you find the money to create an autoresponder and you start to follow the flow that we talk about here today, and you close those leaks in your funnel, you will start making money. Does that sound good? How many of you are on board with that? You need an autoresponder, you need a capture page, you need to advertise, you need to stick to it, you need to do it, you need to write those emails. I don't want to hear that you don't know what to say. We tell you what to say. Just go watch the webinar. Your marketing funnel is your primary income source. That's where your money's coming from online. You need to build that list. I've been saying that since I came here online. I remember back in the year 2000, I was having a webinar and I had a special guest on. Yes, I was using webinars back in 2000. Hear me technology. And I had a gentleman that came on, and the bit of advice that he gave our listeners stuck with me, because it was what I was doing, but it stuck with me, and it actually became my full-time passion here online. And he said, no matter what you're doing online, no matter what business you're involved in, no matter what you're marketing, make sure that the primary thing that you're doing is building your list. Whether you take a break from internet marketing, maybe you're fed up with things and you don't want to build a business right now, you're just kind of, in between, you're not really sure what your primary focus is. That's okay. Make sure you are spending time every day building your list. That was 17 years ago that advice was given to me. It was timely then. It is timely now. It is what created our full-time income online, because I spent time building a list. I built trust and relationships with the people on that list. Your funnel is important. It's everything, and it starts with your list. If your funnel, if you have a list already and it's not producing sales for you, chances are you have a leaky funnel. Uh-oh, there's a drip. So what are some of the reasons for a leaky funnel? Well, number one, and it was one of the main issues on the survey, traffic. Not enough traffic, not enough affordable traffic, not enough free traffic, not enough of targeted traffic. That seems to be an issue. And without traffic, without people going to your website, excuse my throat here. Without visitors to your opt-in pages, to your blog, you don't have subscribers. Without subscribers, you're not going to get sales. I'm going to ask a really, this is a tough question. I hope you guys will respond to me. Just yes or no. Are you advertising direct affiliate links online? Like something that's not building your list? Just a quick yes or no. If you're actively sending traffic to another affiliate program or another network marketing program or anything. You are, George? We need to change that, okay? So George, are you making sales from that? And the question is, are you sending traffic, directly advertising some kind of affiliate program where you're hoping to get sales? You are. Okay. So the challenge is that when they go to your website, George, there's no way to get them to come back. But your program is building your list, Tony, so that's not the same. That's the whole point of having a membership script, because you're actually building your list when somebody signs up in your program. But if somebody else is advertising your program directly rather than to their list, they should be switching that up. They should be using your program to build their list and then advertise your program to their list. Yes? Does that make sense? You see how I made that work? Tony uses the membership script for his program, and that's building his list. But his members should be using his program to build their list and then advertising his program to that list. That's how you make money online. That's how you get the traffic to your systems, by advertising your capture page. We'll talk about how to fix all these things in a moment. No follow-up. Well, based on the survey, this is a big problem. You people don't know how to write a follow-up message, and you don't have that series of emails in your autoresponder to direct people to the programs and services that are going to pay you, to the affiliate programs like Tony has. Does Tony pay you an affiliate commission if somebody joins and upgrades? Darn right he does. Does it make sense to advertise Tony's programs to your subscribers? Darn right it does. That's how this worked. Is this starting to make sense, guys? Do you see what I'm saying? And Tony, you're the perfect example. So thank you for being here. Do you get what I'm saying? You're going to use all those tools and resources, all those membership programs you joined, you're going to use them to get traffic to your capture page. And then as you get subscribers, you can all those programs you joined become part of your follow-up. They become part of your funnel. You write a follow-up message for each of those programs. We talked about that on our call, and we'll talk about some more fixes to that. No call to action. This is probably one of the biggest challenges in your email. No call to action. You're not telling people what to do. And you know what? One thing I've learned in my 17, 18 years here on the internet is you got to tell people what to do. You need to tell them to click the button. I remember when I was a computer tech way back in the day. I did computer consulting. I did ACPAC consulting for software. I was a software consultant, so I did training for it. I taught people how to use it. And as I started doing phone support and helping people to learn to use the programs, I came to realize that I had to tell them to press the enter key. I had to tell them to do every single step. Now you see that button? Press it. Now press this. Now move your mouse over here and click this. It's the same thing here. You have to give people a call to action. And we'll talk about what those call to actions can be. No product offers. Quick question. I'm just going to poll the group here. How many of you really don't have a product to offer your list? Or at least you think you don't? Yes or no? That you do not have a product to offer your list. Why would you build a list? I don't have a product. I don't have an ebook. I haven't written an ebook. I'm not part of an MLM. I have nothing to offer my list. What am I going to offer them? Are you in that situation? Yes or no? Yeah. No product offers. It's a tough one, isn't it? You come online and you're just starting out and you have no idea. I mean, you keep telling, everybody keeps saying, I got to build my list. Well, what am I supposed to offer them? There's lots of ways for you to make money with your funnel, even if you don't have your own product or service to sell. So would you like to know how to fix these little leaks? It's really very simple, you know. Traffic. If you don't have enough traffic, then you need to go and get more traffic. Tony can tell you all about traffic. Tony would love to teach you all about traffic. Right, Tony? In fact, I think Tony does do training on traffic. Paid solo ads, social marketing, traffic exchanges, viral mailers, social marketing. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're not on, and I do believe when we did our follow-up, I've been asking you guys to connect on Facebook with at least 5 people every day and have a conversation, invite them to your capture page. Anybody doing that? Imagine if you had a conversation with 5 people, 5 new people every day, and you asked them, I just put together a really cool capture page and I'd love your feedback. Would you have a look? I can tell you, you'd have 5 subscribers every single day. Let's do the math. If you were able to get 5 subscribers every single day, that's 150 subscribers on average a month. In a year, that's a lot. I have to do the math on that one. I can't do that one in my head. I could if I really needed to, but... So you get 150 subscribers every month times 12 months. That's 1,800 subscribers, thank you, Brian, by the end of the year. On average, you should be making $1 a month per subscriber on your list. So if you had 150 subscribers on your list, you should be earning about $150 a month. With 1,800, your income should increase to $1,800 a month. But what if that 1,800 subscribers only earned you $500 a month? Would that make a difference in your life? Is it worth putting in the effort to learn to where to find more traffic? And we will be doing training calls on where to find traffic. There's lots of traffic sources in the affiliate funnel back office, so do make sure you check there. Finding traffic isn't an issue. Finding good traffic just is a time thing. You need to do it. follow up. Before you're out advertising those capture pages, you need to make sure that you've got your follow-up in place, that you have your messages in your autoresponder, even if it's just a few. You don't need to have a year's worth of emails because it's going to take time for your subscribers to go through there, but you want to add to that series on a regular basis, because that's where people get to learn about the products and services that you're part of. And I know, I'm almost certain that every single person in this room belongs to either 1 or 100 traffic exchanges and 1 or 100 viral mailers or safe lists. Am I right? At least one. Quick yes. Yes or no. You belong to a traffic exchange or a viral mailer safe list online. Yep. Yep. No, James. James, you must be brand new online. We gotta get you in the system, my friend. And so those traffic exchanges and viral mailers become autoresponder messages. And what I want you all to start doing is going into your autoresponder that you have, and if you don't have one, well, we need to talk about that. Get into your autoresponder and start writing an email about the programs and services you have. It's really easy to recommend Tony Tezak, isn't it? He's a pretty great guy. You know him pretty well. It's easy to promote Tony Tezak to your autoresponder your subscribers. And I can promise you that if you do a nice friendly email that introduces them to Tony Tezak and saying you've known Tony for a long time and he's one of those top guys in the industry, man, they're going to sign up. And chances are they're going to upgrade because Tony does a really good job at his programs. Get those messages set up. I don't know what to say. Hogwash, okay? Come and ask someone what to say. Go watch our follow-up message. It's easier than you think. You just need to do it. You need to make it happen. No call to action. This is a big one. I get emails all the time with no call to action. A call to action is what you want your readers to do. So what you want to think about when you're writing an email. So I'm sending an email out. Hey, subscriber. It's Janet Legere here, and I'm really excited to introduce you to Tony Tezak. Tony Tezak is one of those longtime program owners who offers his members top quality traffic and top quality traffic for any program that you're promoting. I highly recommend him. He's a good friend and a great program owner. Click his link here and get signed up. I recommend the upgrades. It's well worth it. You'll get quality traffic to your website. Thanks. Have a great day. By the way, don't forget to click the link. Have a look at Tony's website. I might write another email that says, hey, here's my latest blog post. Here's my latest blog post. Please click here, read my blog post, and leave a comment. Maybe I'm sending them an email that just says, hey, I'd love to connect. What's your phone number? Please reply with your phone number and let's have a conversation. And I might put a PS in my email signature that says, while you're here, take a moment to follow me on Facebook, or take a moment to follow me on Twitter. So this makes sense? One of the things you want to think about as you're writing your email is, what's the subject of your email? What is your email about? And what do you want your subscribers to do? So they come, they read your email, what do you want them to do? And then tell them to do that. All right? You need to tell your subscribers what to do. Product offers. So we have a few people here who don't have any products to offer, so this is where affiliate programs come in. There are lots of free affiliate programs. In fact, the Instant Squeeze Page Generator is a free affiliate program, and you can earn commissions with the Instant Squeeze Page Generator. You can get set up, you can have your capture page, you can start generating leads, all for free. And remember, the only expense you need to incur is to get an autoresponder account and get that set up. We'll talk about that when we get into the tools you need to create an effective funnel. So use those affiliate programs. If you don't have your own products and services, if you're not part of an MLM, well, you are surrounded by a ton of affiliate programs. Promote them to your list. But remember, as I talked about in our follow-up training, when you are writing those emails, don't write big, long sales letters to your subscribers. You want them to get to know, like, and trust you, so you want to come to them as a recommendation. So I recommend Tony's programs. He's one of those top leaders in the industry. Everybody needs traffic, that's right. So click here, you'll get some of the best traffic you can imagine. Don't have a capture page? Instant Squeeze Page Generator is the simplest program I've ever seen online. I recommend you have a look here. It's really simple to set up. If you need help, get a hold of me. I'd be happy to help. Click here now. Am I making sense, guys? Instant Squeeze Page Generator, free to join, free to use. You can start making money simply by recommending it, and it will connect you to everything else. So let's talk about what we need to create a leak-proof funnel. Well, you need a lead capture page. Number one, you need a lead capture page. You need to have a capture page where you're going to send traffic, where people can register, they can fill out their name or just their email address, and they can get a free product or service, or they can learn more information, but they get on your list. Instant Squeeze Page Generator is the best solution that I know of out there. It's free to get started. They've got some phenomenal high converting capture pages. If what you're using isn't working, try a different template, but they work really, really well. You just got to get the traffic to it. You need a lead capture page. Now the TMS site builder, based on the survey that we did, I recognize is not for everyone, and that's okay. But when it's for you, there's nothing better out there. Number one, it's free. It gets you set up with your sales funnel. You got easy sales funnel management, content management. You can give away products. You can pay commissions. Now you have an affiliate program. Now you have people promoting for you, leveraging other people's time. How exciting is that? When you're ready, you want to look into it. It isn't for everyone. I recognize there's a lot to learn. You're going to start at number one with your lead capture pages and your autoresponder. You're going to get those set up. You're going to get that flow working. These guys recommend Rocket Responder. It's a very high professional autoresponder that's affordable. Whatever autoresponder you use is going to work for you. Whether you're using GetResponse, Response Magic, Aweber, Rocket Responder, there's MailChimp, there's a few others. I do recommend that you use a paid autoresponder. And you need an autoresponder that's going to allow you to connect to a form so that you can put your form on your capture page. That's awesome, Mark. I'm really glad that you're going to start building that list, okay? Make sure that you have your funnel set up, that your autoresponder messages are in place, that you've got those follow-up messages to the products and services that you're a part of. Most of you here already have a list of stuff that you could be making money at, that you're not making money at. If you build your funnel, if you get your autoresponder set up, if you advertise your capture page, I promise you, you're going to start making money. And you need to be set up with PayPal or today's Payza. There's other pay programs out there as well, but PayPal sets up easily with the membership site, with the membership script. It's a very easy integration. And the other reason you need PayPal is because all of those programs that you belong to, all those traffic resources and viral mailers, a lot of them pay you via PayPal. How nice to have that money come right into your bank account, okay? It's a very easy to set up system, and it allows you to start making money right now. So those are the things you need to do. You have a lot of options when it comes to building your sales funnel, but you don't need to make it more complicated than it already is. Do you? You need an autoresponder. I should have made a list here. I should have made a bullet list, all right? You need an autoresponder. I'm going to type them out here. You need a capture page system. And the Instant Squeeze Page Generator is one of the best out there. You need a follow-up series. So you need to add an email for every program and service that you have. Whatever you can offer your subscribers, you need to write an email about that. If you could get those things set up and then get really good quality traffic to your websites, so you send traffic to your squeeze page and you do that consistently. And I don't want to hear that you sent to 5 viral mailers and you didn't get a response, okay? I don't want to hear that it went out to 2,000 members and I never got a response. You need to be advertising a lot online in order to get really good response. You need to be consistent with it. You need to be persistent, because what happens is it takes people quite a while of seeing your information on a regular basis before they're ready to take action. 7 to 10 times is the average. And sometimes that's how long it takes to have, to be sending your emails out every day before you start to see consistent activity happening and coming back to you, because people start to see your ad consistently. They start to see your name out there. That starts to build trust in them. Oh, Joe must know what he's doing. I see Brian's emails there all the time. I should check out what he's doing. Does that make sense to you guys? Yes, no, maybe so. Any questions on your leaky funnel and how you can close up those leaks? Are you getting a good picture of what you need to do? I got to tell you that when I was putting this training call together, it gave me ideas. It made me realize that I have to get my funnel a little tighter. So that's what I'll be working on while I'm away on vacation. But remember, if you don't yet have a squeeze page, if you're not using Instant Squeeze Page Generator, as a very high percentage of people were not, how do you learn about the membership script? Well, let me grab the link, because there's training. Whoops, that's not it. There we go. Let me get the link for you there. And the training is all inside for the membership script. It is free. It's absolutely free. And here you go. Here is the membership script. We did a training. So if you go to affiliatefunnel.com, look at this. I remembered, Brian. Look at that. If you go to affiliatefunnel.com news, you will find the replay from our webinar all about the membership script, so you can watch that. But there's training all in the back office as well. Okay, James? Any other questions? This was a really great call today. I hope it's helped you guys. I know it helped me. Just in doing the call, it's helped me to realize that, I got to tighten things up a little bit, and I can see how I can get all this working just a little differently. Now, these guys, when you start getting more advanced, you're going to have more than one funnel happening. You might have more than one product that you're going through. You might have more than one capture page. You might set up all the capture page in Instant Squeeze Page Generator once you start developing a lot of traffic you can use, okay? But right now, with 80% of you not making this work, and more than almost 50% of you not even having an autoresponder, I want to see you get started building that list. One list, one focus, where we can direct everything we're doing through. Sound good? It sounds good to me. That's all I have today. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap things up. No questions? Well, you guys do know where to find us. You got us on our Skype group. There's lots of training and support. We're always here for you guys. Have a great week. I'll be back in 3 weeks, okay? So I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. I hope you'll miss me, okay? Sad face, I'm going to miss all of you. Thank you, Brian. I was just going there. I'm going to click that stop recording button now. Love you guys. See you in May.